pulled up our live stream, and it's
Okay,
literally like
starting.
the second thing on Google.
Is it?
So yeah, I literally put in Total Party Knockout. It's literally the second option, and it's saying that hey, live stream's coming. Yeah,
Neat.
Okay.
I'm actually watching myself right now. Shit,
We're live, I guess. Awesome.
we are.
All right. Hey, this is a
Hey.
thing now. Cool. All
Oh,
right.
man.
So, once again, because we tried to do this last week and it failed miserably, welcome to Total Party Knockout, or TPK for short. I am going to be the DM here. This is my wonderful party. We're going to go around introducing ourselves. We're starting with the Cassidy up in the corner there.
Oh, why me?
Because you're the first one up in the corner there.
Okay. I'm Cassidy, also known as Dreaming Isolde, on TikTok and Instagram, and I will be playing the Wood Elf Ranger Willow.
Jack?
Hi, I'm Jack, otherwise known as French Fry Jack on TikTok, and I am going to be playing the Furbolg Druid Colleen.
All right, we'll go with Maddie next.
Hi, I'm Maddie, also known as Maddie to the Max on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. I said Instagram twice. And I will be playing Annalise, the merfolk swashbuckler, also known as a rogue.
Liz?
Hi, I'm Nixus Rose. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok, and I will be playing Esmeralda, the Aasimar cleric.
And Glen.
Hi, I'm Sir Glen. I will be playing the half fighter Naaman. I am also the only male party member as of right now.
And I
poor baby.
am the poor
Yeah,
douche
support him.
nozzle who did not silence his phone. Also, I'm the GM. I will be hopefully conducting a fun adventure for these people and all of you to enjoy, and that is my sincerest hope, is that you do just that. You can find me on all the various social media as Rat Pack 3-Piece, and yeah, let's start what we're doing here. We don't have a fancy opening because we don't have that good of a budget, but let's just jump into things.
Improv something right
Budget
now.
is limited.
So, last week, you guys managed to
Well,
no, that's the intro. Let's go. No.
You can't change it anyway. It's a live stream.
Right?
no
Oh,
editing this now.
And
Yes,
So,
hands. Yes,
last week,
hands.
you managed to arrive at Hangman's Hollow, following the peculiarly dressed, seemingly noble woman, Esmery, into town. You decided to go into the forest looking for Darius, a Drow King's Ranger, having realized that he was probably visiting a friend that he tends to visit every time he comes through here. That's when your characters all met up with Colleen, the Furbolg Druid, and from there you decided to try and get more information by going to the town prison, which is where Hangman's Hollow's reputation comes from. You decided to split the party, panicking your DM, because your DM knew that you would be encountering what you did end up encountering: a Rakshasa imprisoned in the cell, having just been handed a ring by some mysterious force unknown that seemed to have teleported away. Just before this, however, you managed to get your party back together due to some interesting necessities by the lady of the town, Lady Tanya Hammond, a gnomish lady who seems to be running this place. And you last left off with the Rakshasa putting the ring on and stepping forward into the light, still in his cell. So, what do you guys do?
Well, seeing that this looks to be a problem, my character draws his sword, ready for a fight.
Okay.
And does he recognize what species that is?
Are you trained in religion?
No.
I was about to say, could I try to see if I can identify the creature?
If you're proficient in religion, I will let you roll.
All right. My character goes, "What the hell is that thing?"
I have no fucking idea.
I should be proficient in religion. I would hope so.
As our cleric, I would hope so.
Yes. The answer to that question is yes. Come on, you were good to me. Okay, not terrible. 16.
16. All right. Yeah. So you do recognize that it is a Rakshasa. Tiger-like creatures with backwards hands. They're known for tricks. They're known for deception. They're also known for their penance for revenge. But you're not sure what that means.
Okay. Do I know what language it speaks other than common?
Abyssal.
Oh.
Okay. I'm I'm going to look at the Rakshasa and speak in Abyssal.
Okay. What do you say?
I say, what magics have you used to unlock your chains?
The Rakshasa finishes rubbing his wrists, and you see the chains are unlocked, but the manacles are still there. And he's trying to see if he could slip out of them. He knows better, and then you start to speak, and you catch his attention, and he smiles wickedly and just. So you speak the abyssal tongue, do you?
Unless your
The fuck
ears
are you
do not
saying?
work, yes.
The fuck is she saying?
I have no idea. This is the weirdest thing ever.
She's saying blah, 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 blah.
I know it's.
All right.
I'm really freaking out now.
As he looks at you, he scans the room. And there are two other guards. Hi, thank you. There are two other guards that you missed coming into the room. They were standing on either side of the doorway that leads into this room that is divided in half by the bars that make up the jail cell, and then the rest of the room is the cell. And this room seems to be some sort of like visiting area for whatever purpose. And he looks across you. He looks at the two guards. He looks at Nemen. And he looks at Annalise. And he stretches out his hand with the ring on it. And it glows. Nemen
Yes.
and Annalise. Both of you make
Yes.
strength saving throws.
What is this?
All right. How's a nat 20 with 6?
Oh God. Let's see. What
You
How
managed.
is, yes, Ryan, how is a nat 20 with this? I'm curious.
A 26 if you want if you want to go there.
All right, Annalise, what did you?
I got a 1 plus 7.
A nat 1?
Plus 7, are you kidding me?
Oh God, a nat 1 and a nat 20 on the same check. This is great.
Wow.
This is fantastic.
I'm
Nemen.
impressed.
Why would you do that? I trusted you.
So Nemen, you sit there and you hold your sword as it jerks out, it tries to jerk itself out of your hand, and it moves and it writhes, and you sit there, but you control it, and you can still feel it trying to pull out of your hand, but you hold it tight. Annalise, your non-magical sword jumps straight out of your hand, twirls in the air, and faces you along with 2 spears that jumped out of the hands of the 2 guards holding the room. Now, let me out or I'll skewer all of you. Everybody roll initiative.
I think that's
Alright.
a very fair choice. I think we just let him out. I think this will be fine.
Oh, sorry. 9.
Also 9.
Hold up.
9.
9.
9.
6.
We are our own D&D party, but we will absolutely reference Critical Role.
16.
Oh yeah. That's not a baseline to other, streaming services of
Nope.
D&D whatsoever.
Not at all. Nope.
I'm sorry, was that not required in our contracts?
So I did not read the Matt Mercer effect in mine. So
All right.
You guys
So,
away, I do too.
25 to 20. Anybody? Nobody?
Nope.
25 to 20.
Yeah. Anybody get
In
initiative?
initiative?
25 to 20, yeah.
No.
Okay. 20 to 15.
16.
Okay.
Oh, did we both roll 16? Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your initiative?
16.
Plus 1.
Your okay, what's your bonus to initiative, Cass?
That's with the bonus.
I know, but what is the actual bonus so I know who goes
Plus
first?
4. Plus 4.
What's the number?
4. Okay, so Cass goes first. All right, then it's
I wanna go
Liz.
first. Wait, no.
That's just how it goes.
That's how initiative works, hon.
No.
All right. Who else got 20 to 15? Anybody else? That was it. Okay. 15 to 10.
Oh.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh. 10 to 5.
9.
9.
Okay.
7.
7. All right. So, initiative scores for each of you.
3.
3.
1.
Okay, so you guys go. You guys both go at the same time.
Hey!
Thank
we,
you.
we work together well. We
We are
planned this totally.
Absolutely. Well-oiled machine. Tag team, baby.
Holy.
And then Jack.
Yeah,
All right. So
I'm last.
the Rakshasa goes here. What did you actually get, Jack?
I got a 6, and then I have a +1 for initiative.
Okay. So you go just before the flying weapons.
Oh god.
All right. That's not
Just
concerning.
before the inanimate objects. Great.
No, they're animate. That's the whole
Animate
point.
objects now.
Okay, good point.
All right. So with that, Cass, you're up. What would you like to do?
God, I don't know. What's the situation at the moment?
You are facing down a beast behind a cell that is now wielding 4 flying weapons that are pointed at your party. What do you do?
Okay, so it's 2 spears.
2 spears. What? No, sorry. 3 flying weapons currently. Nemen is wrestling with his.
This is great.
It's
Okay.
2 spears and 1 rapier.
I'm gonna ask
My
you
non-magical
something
one.
that's not gonna get
Yes.
answered. If I pull out my daggers, are they gonna go join the others? That's probably not.
One way to find out.
I knew it. I knew that's. I knew that was gonna be. I don't really want to do anything. But on the other hand,
Nah, I'm just gonna let these guys die. Fuck it. I don't know him that well. I'm just gonna turn around, and walk away.
Just like, nope. Homer Simpson into the hedge meme.
Yeah.
I want to assess the situation though. Like this is why I
You have time. It is your turn.
You can hold your
So
action.
you
Yeah.
can hold your action for while you try to figure out what you want to do. You don't have to do it right now. Oh my god, within 5 seconds.
Yeah, like I mean, don't take too much time because other people have turns they want to get to, but
No, they don't.
okay.
Nah.
You know, we're just
I'm
gonna,
good.
we're gonna kill this thing just by making it wait.
Just
Kill it with boredom.
He's just gonna sit there anyway. That's like, as long as we
Do you have
have the
any-
key, he can't do shit.
Yeah?
do you have any spells you might want to warm up or cast?
I have no
Okay.
spells at the moment. It's fine.
Oh yeah, you don't get spells until later.
Yeah. All I have is my fucking bow and my fucking daggers.
Start putting fucking arrows in them then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
can
can
shoot with an
shoot
arrow.
the guy.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I think that's really my only.
Oh
I mean, you're long range. You could shoot him through the bars.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna knock an arrow and then draw it and fire it at the bitch. And that's just its name now. Fuck. That's just the name. It's just a red-haired princess.
Well, he wasn't polite enough to introduce himself, so
Okay.
Anyway. Okay, I need my sheet back up. I'm smart. It's fine. So there.
Alright.
Babe.
Yes.
It's a d20 plus 6, right?
What is it's roll a d20 plus whatever your longbow. Yeah, so plus 6.
Okay. That's what I thought. Oh, okay. 17.
17. That is a hit. Roll damage.
Oh shit. I need to actually grab one of those die. I'm smart. It's fine. Today's the day.
I have his character sheet in this thing.
Ah,
Nice.
nice.
In what thing? I missed it. 8.
8. So that's 1d8 plus 4.
Yes.
Alright, so that's the total damage.
Yes. I rolled a 4. And
Okay.
4 plus 4 is 8.
Alright, he takes 8 damage.
I'm gonna piss this bitch off. It's fine.
Hold up. Okay. There we go.
Okay. It's fine.
So, as you pull your arrow and steady your breathing, and then let go, the arrow flies straight across the room, right between the bars, and nails him right in the shoulder, and he goes and roars angrily. And he rolls.
Oh. Okay.
He does not. He is not able to use his immunity to non-magical piercing damage this turn.
Icy.
So you managed to actually do 8 damage to him.
Nice. Okay.
Fuck
Okay.
this.
well done, Cass.
Fuck this. Kill her
All right.
alone.
So next in the order is Tanya, Lady Tanya. She begins casting a spell as she yells out to you, Don't let him die. If he dies, we're all in trouble." And she
Oh.
Huh?
lets out a firebolt. So she'll roll. She was so distraught she forgot to do her accent.
It happens, you know.
Indeed.
She rolled. Yeah, she hits. So she pulls up the energy and she launches firebolt at him. And he rolls for immunity. No, that is definitely no. So he takes, what is firebolt? 2d6 damage? I believe.
Yeah, I believe it's 2d6.
So he takes another 6 damage. Mouse, why are you being mean to me? That's not what I wanted. Okay. My calculator doesn't want to work with me. Alright. So he takes another 2 damage. Next is Liz. What do you want to do?
I'm going to. Let me see. Do I use this now? Yeah, I probably should use this now. She's going to take a pouch of holy water very quickly, splash a little bit in her hand, in the palm of her hand, and in her fingers, and she's going to splash it at Nemen and Annalise and Lady Holland.
Tanya. Lady Hammond.
Tanya.
Tanya Hammond.
Wait, why is my
that's
neck
it.
wet?
And I'm going to say Beneficia Day, and you guys feel like a little surge of energy. I'm casting Bless.
Okay.
So
You are blessed.
for 10 rounds, all of those.
Who did you do it for?
Hey, that
Alright.
feels kind of good.
I was gonna say that's pretty
Yeah.
good. Especially for my
Alright,
character.
Annalise and Nemen, you guys are up next.
All right, I yelled at Annalise, "Take my spare sword," which she has like a long
you
sword.
I'm sorry, did you still have something you wanted to do, Liz?
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm just going to say, stay alive, all of you. I still need you.
Alright.
That's the plan.
I'll try.
Alright, if that's the end of your turn, then we will move on to Annalise and Nemen.
So, quick question: is my character still able to swing the sword, or is he still fighting it?
He's still fighting it.
All right. So, do I actually use it? Still use it? Does he have to make another strength check?
Yeah. He would have to make a strength check in order to be able to actually swing against what the control of the spell itself.
All right. Well, I yelled at Annalise, "Take my spare sword," which is attached to, like, it's on his left side, like, still in the scabbard.
Okay.
So that she could use that as her secondary sword.
Do you take the sword?
It's,
Okay.
Yeah, it's both our turns, so we're
Yes.
working together here.
Alright,
I take it, so I now have two.
who's using the action to give her the sword? Is she taking the action to take the sword, or are you using an action to give her the sword?
I'll give my action for it.
Hey! Fuck! That's disadvantage?
Yeah, because I rolled a 18 and a 16, and
Fuck, okay, that is enough.
I have a 6 in strength saves, or is that just, or is it not strength save, but the strength check? So that's minus 2, so 20.
Okay. Either way, that's enough. Even with one hand, you manage to hold the big broadsword tight as you pull your spare sword and throw it to Annalise, as she catches it handily in her offhand.
It's also a finesse weapon, by the way, so it will still be, just to let you know, it is a 1d8.
Okay.
Plus whatever your, I think, strength, or your modifier is.
Okay.
Just with another action, I'll try to, if I can, grab another of the flying swords to try to hold them down.
Okay.
Okay, so I can't really do anything else.
Yeah. You have a...
In combat, I don't think.
What the heck? You
Or
were
at
supposed
least
to be
until I get
silent.
hurt.
Okay. Okay. Then Annalise, what are you doing?
Okay, can I, using my swords, knock down the sword in front of me so that it's on the ground, and then use Ray of Frost?
The floating sword?
Yeah.
You can attack the
'Cause I
floating
want to
sword.
I want to freeze it to the ground.
Make an attack roll.
Okay.
We'll see.
One, motherfuckers.
That one. You're
That one again. God.
you swing with your first hand, and it just dances out of the way, and your own sword seems to be mocking you at this point. Do you want to try to attack it again with the offhand?
Yeah, I'm gonna do second strike with that. Just try and knock it out of the way.
Okay.
It's a different die.
Roll another
girl.
Yeah.
attack with disadvantage this time.
Okay.
When you come fully equipped with all the weapons, looking like you're just loaded,
Right.
it comes in to help the
Trying to
team.
get you. So that's a 5 with a my attack. I get a bonus to attack? Because I'm blessed.
Yeah, plus
You
4.
get a d4, so you can roll a d4, and whatever number you roll with that d4, you add to your attack roll.
Yeah, you could have done that with the last one too, but you rolled a natural one, so
Yeah.
wouldn't have mattered.
I'll be yelling at you guys
So-
if you forget.
Yeah,
I'll be
just
like,
reminding us. Thank you.
You're blessed!
So that's with a 3.
You're blessed.
Okay, so I think that's a 5 with a 3.
Wait, with the d4 that you rolled?
Yeah, with the D4, that's a 3.
Okay, that's total.
No, it's a 5 plus 3, so that's 8.
Okay, 8. So, I need a reminder of what the armor class on this thing is.
On my sword?
Yes.
Isn't
This
there
is-
also the?
It's considered an actual creature at the moment. So
Okay.
no, that does not hit.
Is that also including the weapon's hit modifier? Or am I thinking? Like, is it the dice, the hit DC, or and the like? I play so many freaking types of D&D that I'm lost. So is it the you roll and then
No,
you also
she
add
has
the,
her own. She has her own pluses to hit and to
like
hit.
for mine? It says that like the hit DC is +6.
It has a reach of 5 feet.
Yeah, it's for mine. It says range of 5 feet, DC +6, and then the damage. So is it like you roll and then you add that modifier?
That modifier is your modifier, not hers. That
Well,
plus
I'm
6
saying is that I'm also proficient in like every martial weapon, so I assume that she was proficient with that weapon. And it might also be affected to her.
Did you not?
It could be just a fighter thing. I don't know.
No, well, she has proficiency with the weapon. So did you add your?
My proficiency? No.
Hold up. Let me just make sure. Annalise, so you got a 16 total, you said?
No, an 8.
An 8 total. Okay, that's right. So even if you add 6 to that, it still wouldn't be enough.
Okay.
Just trying to help.
Yeah.
But you added your plus to hit, right? What was the math you used, real quick, just so I know?
I rolled a 5 on disadvantage, and then I rolled a D4 and got 3, so that's 8.
Oh, okay. So on top of that, you would add a +5 to hit.
Oh.
With your rapier.
Because of your proficiency in that weapon.
Yeah.
Okay.
But for that weapon, you would be rolling a +6 for the longsword.
The longsword I gave you.
Yeah, because the
Right.
offhand weapon is not your weapon. It's his weapon. It's a longsword. It's not the one you're used to.
Okay.
But that one has a
So-
+6 instead of a +5.
Right.
So it would be
Okay.
the 8 you rolled +6.
So then it's 14.
Yeah, and it's still not
Still
enough.
doesn't hit. Yeah.
Nope. All right. Next up is Jack. What do you do?
So when you said he reached forward to clench his fist and activate the weapons, did he reach through the bars to do that?
Yes.
I would like to take my quarterstaff and try and pin his.
Hello?
Did we lose you, Jack?
Okay, so I'm not the only one. who
Yeah.
lost her,
No,
okay.
she's frozen.
No!
Adding that to
Right,
the
she
file
was
in a
about to do
moment.
some badass shit.
Do 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 do.
Oh no! Come on. Yeah.
Every
sorry.
time someone gets frozen, I'm gonna take a picture. If it's a real, if
No,
we heard
we
both
got
staff.
No,
somewhere.
you cut off literally.
Okay, I would like to use my quarterstaff to try and wedge his arm like to the outside of the bars so that I can make a grab for his ring.
Make.
I love it when we stump the DM.
I'm gonna
Would that be like a grapple check? With
I think it would be
staff?
a grapple check. So that's what, athletics, I think, is grapple?
I believe so.
I believe so. Yes.
So make an athletics check.
So that's let's see.
He'd make a corresponding.
18.
18?
Yes.
Total? Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, total.
His athletics is, I don't know what. Probably just, yeah. So it would be... Yeah, no. He tries to resist, but you manage to push your quarterstaff through the bars, locking his arm up against it. He goes as the pressure against his arm and his hands open up wide. What do you do? You have a bonus action.
I make a grab for the ring. I try and take it off his hand. What?
Okay, make a
Sleight of hand.
yeah, but it's not. She's not trying to do it.
I don't know if she's trying to be
secretly.
tricky about it.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing I can think of in the current skills here that would have it,
Yeah.
or anything other than like maybe another grapple.
I think
Yeah.
just a straight dexterity check.
X. Okay.
Just plain dexterity.
11.
I'd be perfect at that.
Okay. And he's gonna make a strength check. That's a natural 20.
Oof.
I knew it. I knew it. I
As
knew
you-
it. I
as
knew
you
it. I
see
saw-
him
but
go
you still have him
towards-
grappled.
As you see him go, as he sees you go towards his hand, he clenches the fist and looks at you and just.
Him on the forehead.
Anyway.
No, bad kitty.
Bad kitty.
Get the water bottle. No. No.
But I want to pet him.
But my quarterstaff is still there, right? Like his arm is secured, correct?
For the time being.
For now. For now.
But that DC for him to break out is gonna keep going down.
Yeah.
Because it's not a very good position you have it in. Like,
Yeah.
It's if it's a one more turn, at least someone else can get.
Yeah.
Can do something.
yep,
it's still
yeah,
a
yeah. No,
dexterity check.
he's grappled, so I believe that means melee attacks have advantage on him until he breaks the grapple.
If he's still
Ooh.
dexterity check to get the
Should we try just cutting off the hand?
That's exactly my thought.
because I have
I was just gonna cleave it.
Okay.
I mean, technically, he could live.
that is
I mean,
true.
no, he'll.
Have no hand. Yes.
Yeah, but he might bleed out.
Yeah.
Hence, fire.
We'll worry about that later.
there's torches in this area.
We'll worry about that later. Name of the group.
What is that?
Yep.
Is that an acronym? Is there an acronym for that?
Hold on.
All right. So
I
with
don't
that,
approve.
it's his turn because we skipped him earlier. So he sits there
Wait,
as
real quick. I wrote out the acronym for that. It's waddle.
oh, that ends up being the party name. Oh
Sounds
god,
like a team from Pokemon.
Team Waddle. They use all duck Pokemon.
Looks like
Anyway.
Psyduck on the freaking logo.
I'm sorry.
They're led by a supremely intelligent Golduck. Anyway,
Okay.
This is a goldfish.
so the Rakshasa, pinned in place, angry, glares at Jack and reaches out his other hand. And what's he gonna try? I think he's just gonna make a straight attack roll on you.
Okay.
So he's going to try to attack with his claws. That is a 10. Does that hit?
Okay.
What's
Um,
your armor class is 13, so no.
correct. Yeah. Okay.
He as you have him pinned and he lunges out with his claws and you just straight dance out of his way. You're faster than he was expecting. Like, you're a big creature. He wasn't expecting you to be that dexterous, and you just nope.
That nimble.
All right. With a I don't think he can use any of his skills as a bonus action. I guess he has a few at-will spells that he could try. Yeah, he's gonna try... after he misses, he's gonna try to cast a spell. So, he rolls to see if he can even attempt it. Natural 20. That was the only thing he could have gotten. That was the only thing that would have worked. As he reaches out his hand, and in the middle of the room, a humanoid starts to form as the dust and the area and the shadows start to form around, and it starts to take shape, and suddenly there's a zombie in the room with you.
Of course.
No, thank you.
At that point, the weapons go. So, the sword is going to come swinging after you, Maddie. What do you do?
Mm-hmm. I parry.
Okay, so we're going to roll an attack. Nope. You tink right out of the way.
Yeah.
It doesn't even try. So
Way to go, Maddie.
the spears, one spear goes for Jack, another spear goes for Liz, Esmery, and Colleen. So they... Ooh. I'm gonna say that's a dex to hit? Where does it say to hit? It doesn't, so I'm just gonna assume it's dex.
Okay.
So that's a 15 and a 14. So 15 towards Jack and a 14 towards Esmery. Does
The
that hit?
14 will hit.
14 will hit, and a 15 hits Colleen. So damage on those. Where does it say their damage is? Whatever, I'm just gonna.
I'm sorry, this is a newbie question. How do I tell whether or not it hits other than armor? Or is that it?
It is up to.
It is your armor class.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if it's a 13 or higher, it hits you right now
Got it.
until you can
Okay.
improve your armor class.
Thank you.
All right, I'm just gonna assume it's a D6 damage for both of them.
It is also something to note that if you have any type of feature or ability that allows you to, like, some people have the ability parry.
Yeah.
Like, that's something you have to keep track of because the DM has a lot to keep track of.
Yeah.
But that can also help you.
All right, so that's 3 damage to Esmery and 8 damage to Colleen. As the spears come sinking into your shoulder, each. The last one is Glen, your sword. It's going to try to attack you with disadvantage because you technically have it grappled.
Yes.
No. You feel it lunge towards you and you just go, ah! No! Bad sword!
You are mine! You listen to me!
Okay. The this whole fight, you're just going to be arguing with your own sword. At that point, the
That is
guards...
so in character.
The guards look at each other and go, and they draw their sidearms and they rush in and they try to attack the pole, their own spears. And they, one of them hits, and he goes and he bites deep into the wood of the pole arm, and it lodges there for a minute there as he pulls back. The other one just runs in half scared, and it goes, and the spear just moves out of the way, and he kind of stumbles forward a little bit. Oh man.
Try.
Have heart, man! You got this! Like, my character is going to be the hype man for the team. Like, in combat, he's going to make sure you have the morale.
All right.
Glenn, your audio is a little high. Just keep
Thank
saying.
you.
You're peaking just a bit.
Yeah, the reason is my volume. That's also why I have the...
All right, with that, it is
it better?
Willow's turn.
Okay.
Okay. Is Bitch's hand still grappled?
It is.
Okay. I'm gonna do this. Ooh. I have an idea. I just had a thought. So, about how far away from him am I?
About 10 feet. 10, maybe 20 feet.
Okay, can I try to take his rings, but stealthily? Like
Um,
go up to him and take his rings?
make a stealth check. Then no, it's one or the other. You because it's an action to hide. You're not a rogue. You can't hide as a bonus action. And he's very aware of your presence. So you would have to use your action to hide, and then next turn you might be able to sleight of hand take it away from him. Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna go try to take his ring off.
All right. Are you gonna actually try to pry it out off of his hand? Because it's on his finger, and his fist is closed. So you're gonna have to make a strength check to pull his hand open and then pull it off.
That's
Or do you want to try and chop off his hand?
yeah. Let's go with that.
All right. So you're gonna pull out the sax knife.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a short sword.
All right. Go ahead and make an attack roll. I'll say this is going to be just a straight damage roll unless you crit, and if you crit, I'll say you manage to cleave a good deal through his hand.
So do an attack roll.
Yes, with the short sword on your
Okay.
your sheet, because D&D doesn't have a thing for a sax knife.
Okay. Thank you, you fucking D6 or D20. I'm not using you again.
Oh.
It wasn't in that one, but it was under 10. So that would be 13.
Not enough. As he sees you coming towards no, actually roll with advantage.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because of the grapple, yeah.
Yeah?
That is better. 18.
18 plus the 6?
No. 12 plus 6. So
12 plus 6 is 18. That hits. It's not enough to cleave his hand off, but you do stab into his wrist, and he and roars with the fury and rage, and you can see in his eyes how angry he is by this. Roll damage.
Working on it. Oh, okay. That was in that one. So 5.
5 damage.
It's alright with damage. Don't worry about damage. It's more attacking where you're gonna be like...
So that was 1d6 plus 4, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Do you have a bonus action or movement you want to use? Do you want to like back up and get away?
Yeah, that might be smart, actually.
All right. Normally this would provoke an attack of opportunity, but I'm gonna say you're on his right side, and his other hand just clawed at Colleen. So between that and the bars and everything, he's not going to be able to get an attack of opportunity on you because he's pinned to the bar and he's like, there's just no way he could reach.
I appreciate that.
So you manage to disengage as a free action this turn.
I'm okay with that.
All right, so next up is Lady Tanya, as she starts to wonder what the fuck happened. She starts to gather that energy in her hands again, and this time she's going to try... Yes.
Oh god.
She's going to gather that energy in her hand, and she's going to look out into the cell and aim towards the back middle of the cell. I need to pull up. As she does, she summons in the room these small 5 amorphous shapes. They sort of take shape out of the ether, and they just jiggle, and they as they come into shape, they're slimy, and they're jiggly. They're weird sort of shapes. They're about 3 feet tall, and they're huge, and the 5 of them appear in the cell. As they come into being, they're blobfish. 5 blobfish appear in the cell.
How,
kind of
how
folk?
are they surviving? Just me
Magic.
knowing about blobfish. Just, how are they alive?
Interesting choice.
Well, have you seen a blobfish?
Yes, have you seen it deep underwater?
They're
where it's actually,
adorable.
like solid, but then when they come up from the pressure, they actually turn in very ugly and blah.
Yeah. All right. As she summons those blobfish, that's the end of her turn. That's all it does.
Alrighty then.
Next up is Ratas himself, the Rakshasa. As he looks around and he sees one of these blobfish, he's going to go and make an attack roll. He already has disadvantage, so...
Excellent.
Nope. The blobfish, his claws dig into the blobfish, and then they just bounce back.
It's a powerful fish.
It's like the cat playing with the door stopper.
Yes. Exactly.
With that like weird looking nose thing it's got.
For the record, hun, if we get a cat, we're naming him Ratas.
Yes.
That's just happening now. That's my one condition for cat.
It better be
Anyway.
a tabby too.
Yes.
Fine, we're going tomorrow.
No.
You set yourself up for that one.
Fair. Anyway. So, as a bonus action, he's going to try to cast another spell. Keep in mind, this zombie is still in the room.
Yep.
And
Yes.
that spell is going to be, I think...
Ah.
It has to be an at-will spell, so... he's going to he's going to point his hand at Lady Tanya, and in a much more sultry voice than he's displayed so far, "Give me the key." As he tries to charm person. First, we'll see if it works.
She has blessed, so she's making a saving throw. She adds a D4 to it.
She doesn't make a saving throw at all because the spell forms in his hand. You can see the magic sort of trailing off the words in his voice and in his hand as he points to Tanya, and then all of the magical energy sucks into the manacles on his wrist. And the spell doesn't take effect.
Nice.
Okay.
As he, that's the end of his turn. He can't move. So, Esmery, your turn.
I'm going to, let's see. Ray is going to their emotion.
Go ahead and make a perception check real quick.
Oh, okay. Perception, you said?
Yeah.
15.
That's enough. As you start to do the somatics for your spell, you look at the zombie and something's not quite right about it. And you realize it's not making noise, and it's not interacting with the surroundings. Like when it steps, it doesn't kick up dust, and when it doesn't seem to be trying to attack anyone. You realize that this is just an illusion. There's not really a zombie there. It's an illusion.
Well, then that changes what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to speak in Abyssal again, and I'm going to say, you seem to be losing your edge, cat. And I'm going to go up to it and try to take off the ring.
Okay, make a strength check.
I was gonna say, if it wasn't for me fighting a goddamn two-handed sword, I would have done the strength check as well, but,
Yes?
She should do
Oh god, I hope it might not be enough. 13?
Well,
He's grappled.
that wrist.
yes, actually, good point. Do it with advantage.
It's called teamwork.
Oh god. It's not much better, it's a 14.
Okay. He rolled a counter strength check at 9. So you manage to pry his hand open, and as you grab that finger and you grab it, and Jax helps you by pushing a little bit into the thing. I'm just gonna say it's a free action. And you just manage to make a dexterity check.
Alright. So dexterity?
Yes.
Alright. That's fine. Oh, sucks. 4.
I so want to help with that.
I'm guessing I take damage.
Fuck! No, it wasn't advantage, but he had disadvantage. And he rolled a nat 1.
Ooh.
So as he tries and you pull the ring off his hand and it comes off of his fingers and all the weapons drop to the floor.
Woo! Good job, team.
Nice. Well
Very
done.
Are we still in
nice.
combat?
Yes, you're still in combat.
Are we
He's
still-
still trying to attack.
You listen to me.
Alright. I'm just going to hold the ring. Funny little tool you use for such mere kindergarten politics.
That is a 5th level spell. That is way beyond you right now.
I
I just
know.
want to point that
I
out.
don't care. I'm just trying to bring this guy's ego down a notch.
Magical.
Vicious mockery.
Roll a d4. No, I'm kidding.
Can't kill him.
We can break his spirit.
I'm okay with that one.
We're not trying to kill him, remember?
Yep.
One of the reasons I'm actually scared to attack, because
I think that will end my turn.
Okay. Jack, that's your turn. You still got him pinned to the bar. What do you want to do?
Push him back in.
Keep in mind the cage is
Is
still
the
closed.
zombie? Yeah, is the zombie still behind me?
It is.
I would like to. Can I roll a perception check against that?
Sure.
Can't hear Jack. Is that just me?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
it's
I
just
thought
you.
it was just me.
Yeah, I can hear her.
No, I can't hear her either. Maybe, wait, hold on. I do have some music in the background.
Okay.
Okay, my
No, I
my
can't hear her.
perception
That's
check was a 3 plus 4, so I got a 7.
Yeah.
weird.
That's a zombie. Holy shit, that's a fucking
God.
zombie!
I'm gonna take the bottom of my staff and try and swing at the zombie.
Okay, that's going to let him get free, though.
Yes, yeah. Well, I mean, we have the ring, so I'm not concerned about that.
Okay, so as you pull your staff out and and you go to swing towards the zombie, it just passes right through. Zombie's
Shit.
not really there, it's an illusion.
Mm.
As you hear him
How does this?
laughing at you from behind the bars. Oh no, I'm frozen. Oh, my camera died.
Your camera.
Oh no.
Oof.
Oh
Your camera does not
Who
have
knows?
much battery life.
I know, it's got like an
No.
hour of life to it per battery or something like that.
The reasoning behind that is because it's not meant to do this.
If
Yeah.
it wasn't meant to do this, it wouldn't do it.
Well, yes and no.
And hence.
It's not meant to do it for long periods of time.
I'm gonna kill you, my lord.
Anyway,
no! How romantic.
I know.
He won't be here for next session. It's fine.
We're gonna need a new GM.
God is dead.
I know.
All right.
No, don't do that. I won't do any session prep. No.
That's why I'm nominating you.
Give us a chance.
To push over
Nothing but
DM.
shocking episodes.
Anyway,
Anyway.
so
Tell
at
you
that
all my
point,
secrets.
it would be the weapons attacks, but there's nothing for them to do because they're not thing anymore.
Wait, did
And
you-
now the
Did
guards,
you
they
skip me- Did
Huh?
you skip me and Maddie?
Yes.
we did actually. Sorry.
Oh, my bad.
So what do you guys want to do?
All right, so now what?
Well, you
I
stopped
want
wrestling with your
to-
sword for once.
I know it's just like, yeah. Now I'm yelling at the lady. Now what?
Hey, Glenn. You're
Hmm.
really quiet.
And I turned down the volume because I was really loud, and now I'm really quiet.
Yeah.
You're really quiet now.
All right, so let's go in between here. Is that better?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
What I want to do is I want to take the sword I got from Naaman and I want to throw it through the bars and try and hit his shoulder.
Make it an attack. I guess this would be an improvised weapon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would be improvised.
So make an attack roll, but don't add the plus 6 to hit.
Okay. Is this
You do still have the plus 4.
straight
though.
attack?
The plus 1d4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. 17 plus, where's my d4s? D4s, where are you? Here we go. Plus 4. So that's 21.
All right, and that is not a magical sword, correct?
Correct.
No.
Okay. In that case, he rolled for his immunity to non-magical weapons, and he got a natural 20.
I got 21!
So
I got 21!
it comes and it ching, just bounces off of his chest.
Stop using those fucking dice.
Well, now it's like Nemen is like, he's looking at his sword. It's a slashing weapon only, so he can't like stab through the bars. So now he's like, "What the hell do I do now?" Or what are we supposed? Like he's yelling
These
at the lady.
bars,
what-
the space between these bars do go from floor to ceiling.
I understand this, and I can do the above, but the chances of hitting are skim.
Yeah.
Especially for piercing weapons, it's easy. For slashing
Everybody
weapons, not so
make a perception check. The DC on this one is 5.
much.
16.
16.
Okay. Jack and Liz, you're both muted.
Sorry, 11.
11?
20.
20. Okay. Everybody notices that the last time he tried to use one of his abilities, he seemed to get the hang of it a little bit. And this time it seemed to have been a little bit easier for him. You get the sense that every time he tries, it gets a little bit easier every time he tries to use one of his natural abilities. What that means is the d20 that I'm rolling for him to do that. Every time he succeeds, the DC goes down. The DC goes down by 1. So the first time he needed a natural 20 in order to use one of his abilities. The second time he needed a 19 or a 20.
What exactly is he doing again?
He has a series of natural abilities that normally he wouldn't have to roll for.
Okay.
But because this is a CR 13 freaking monster, I put a few handicaps on him. But those handicaps are slowly going away as the fight continues.
All right. Well, then I guess my character is just gonna try to swing his big ass sword through the bars to try to slash open that man's chest.
Okay. Make a attack roll straight.
Are we supposed to not kill
Alrighty then. I love my dice today. I absolutely am in love. It's specifically this green one today. The red one hates me. I
Okay,
switched
what'd you
over
roll?
like nat 20.
Okay. So roll damage and then double the number shown on the dice.
All right. So 2d6s plus 4. All right. So 10 plus 4. So
Okay, so
14.
that's so what did you roll? 2 5s?
4 and a 6.
4 and a 6? Okay, so that's 20 plus 4.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
it doesn't
crit.
add. Okay, so that's after. Okay, but
Yeah.
still 24.
So minus
Pretty good
24
damage.
That's pretty good damage. He's
For a level 1
not-
character, hell yeah, that's really
Yeah.
good.
so he takes that damage and you're noticing he's not looking
As
rough,
just,
but he's
just
kind of hurt.
As I slashed, this is mine, bitch.
And he just kind of takes it and looks confused at you. At that point, Lady Tanya chimes up, "Everybody, get out!" As you see her readying some more magic. This time, bigger magic. And it's this orb of red that's forming in her hands. It looks something like the firebolt she used earlier, but it's a lot more energy behind it, and it's slowly shrinking.
Oh,
I know
She's
what
gonna
it
kill my
is.
hug.
Must be.
I swear
No,
to the fireball. I'm gonna
It might be.
oh my god. Well, I'm just going to casually walk away and back up the steps.
By the way, the 5 blobfish are still in there.
Oh yeah.
There's a
Are they
reason
doing
she
anything,
cast
or
that
are
spell.
they just there?
They will in a minute.
They're about to get the Kentucky Fried experience.
As she closes the door, there's a little slot in there, and the ball of energy is now a tiny little pinprick.
wait, she closed the door already?
Yeah, I assumed you guys went.
I
through the door. What do
assumed.
you
Oh
guys-
yeah, my character.
Do we have a
as this
reaction?
shit Out, it's like shit.
You're out of combat at this point.
Oh, we are. Okay, then yeah, I want to scoop up my sword from the ground and get out.
Yeah, go ahead.
and I do with my longsword as
Yeah,
well.
I'll skedaddle right after her.
What was that?
Did I lose my arrow?
Yeah, it's still embedded in his shoulder.
It makes me sad. I need more arrows.
Okay, so you all move out of the room, and she opens the slit in the door, and she points her finger out, and now it's a tiny, tiny little ball of energy, and she points into the room, and she lets it loose as she closes the door, the slot on the thing, and you hear. He rolls a dexterity check.
Oh, we were trying to not kill him.
She's not trying
Yeah,
to kill
I was under
him.
that
I'm sure
impression
she's
as
not-
well.
She's technically not trying to kill him.
She's trying to
I'm
kill
sure
him.
she's not.
Fuck.
I'm sure she's intelligent enough not to.
Okay, so
Destroy
he
anything.
fails that dexterity check. Let's see.
Not a good day.
What is Fireball do?
Oh, I believe it's
Isn't it
more.
like
everything.
8 5-foot
But I could
radius
be
of
wrong.
damage?
Depending on the
5d6 or something like that, or is it d8s?
it's either 4. I believe it's 4. I'm not.
We have the internet to our disposal.
I should know.
I'm looking it up.
Depending on the level she's casting it.
Yeah. Okay, it might be just quicker to fucking.
D6.
How many?
D6?
Based off her level, every third level she gets another one.
So it's
at
1d6 and then
At
It's,
level 4,
well, she's
it's
casting it at
1d6.
third level. She's casting it at the minimum level.
Oh, then it's just 1d6.
No,
Oh.
it should be. It should be 3d6 to start with, shouldn't it?
The
Oh.
damage. Yeah, you're right. No, it's 8d6.
ah,
level
okay.
3.
It's 1d6 after every 4 levels or every third level. Sorry.
Mm.
Yeah.
But the minimum is 3. Okay.
Yeah. So it's 8d6.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
Now my combat dice. It is now deemed the combat dice. If you can't tell, I'm happy. I'm like,
My baby.
My dice love me, whereas mine gave me 2 nat ones. I need to weigh my
I
dice.
know, right? Like Uchi. That's why I rolled mine in advance. I was like, which one of you was nicer to me today?
my important dice is this one, the big one. Like,
I need to do that thing where you like test the balance in them. Like I need to research how to do that.
It's a certain amount of salt water in.
Salt water.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
So
need to
it's
just
8
look up
need
the
a
d6.
solution.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All those clickety clackety dice.
That's not even.
Rocky rock.
Okay.
By the way, Cass, I can't get over those like headphones. They're so adorable.
Yeah, they're very cute.
They're perfect for you.
Thank you.
I wish I could hook up mine just to match, but like they were good wireless. They just when it comes to wire, that jack is messed up.
That's what
Jack
I
port.
ended up doing this time is made it wireless.
Okay. So, he takes 25 fire damage, and so do all of the blobfish.
It's fine.
And
It's fine.
you hear after the fireball goes off, and then you hear, and then you hear, oh, what is this?
Did she just use those things?
And then you dumped fish nuts on him.
And she opens the door as it just kind of, and she calls Nemen over to help push the door open a little bit, and it scrapes. There's this white goo-like stuff all over the floor, on every surface in the room, on the bars. She looks over at everybody. Careful not to step on that.
Ah!
Oh, gee.
As Rotis,
Ruined my plans.
as Rotis, the prisoner Rakshasa, is slathered in it up against the wall. Just, what?
This once to him. It was just like this, except there was about 3 other women, 2 guys, and we don't even know what the other thing was.
Your dreams are much weirder than mine.
Oh no, this wasn't a dream. This literally happened to my buddy. I'll tell you later.
Yeah, now I need to know that story.
So we're officially out of combat, correct?
Oh yeah, he's fully immobilized.
Okay.
Stuck to the wall.
Yeah. That's forget the actual name of the item, but the 5 blobfish explode into this magical glue that can only be undone with another magic item.
Oh, okay.
So,
Very smart.
Oh,
right?
why did we come down here in the first
Yeah,
place?
he's still alive.
Okay, good.
We came down here to
I have
ask him
no
some
idea.
questions.
Ah.
And now
We're going to ask him a question. I'm sure he'll be in a very amenable mood now.
Well, he will be if he wants to get down from that goddamn wall. As you look over and he's actually a few inches off the ground, it seems like.
That's what I was imagining. Yeah, imagining like he's against the wall, but like
he's just like just completely plastered to the wall.
Yeah.
yeah.
And he's struggling against it, his hand like half coming off.
I'll walk up to the bars, like lifting my skirt a little bit, not
Don't
as to get
step
too.
in the. Don't step in the glue. You won't be able to get out.
I'll be sure to take
It's
your
the
word of
entire
caution.
surface.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
every. The spell's effect is every surface within 100 feet.
Oh God. Okay.
Anybody got a cape?
Right then, I'm just carrying
This is
my
a
skirt
level
up
1
and then like
spell!
Really?
nice.
What?
Nice. Very cool. Very cool. I like
Really?
I found this on the
Add that-
homebrew section of D&D Beyond, and I'm like, yes, I'm
Add
using
to the
this.
pile of wizard spells
Useful.
to be noted of later.
it. Right?
If you ever get,
Okay.
if you're an enemy ever summons 5 blobfish for no apparent reason, run.
Run.
I'll go up to the Rakshasa.
She
Um,
you guys wait for a few minutes, the guards go, and they come
Yeah.
back, and they bring out this big roll of carpet, and they kind of roll it through, and they give you a platform to stand on, let's say. Apparently they're ready for this sort of thing.
Oh, this is their go-to spot. Okay, cool.
They've had this
Does this
happen
often.
before or something?
Most
I mean,
definitely.
It's a
They're so
prison.
brilliant.
There's a likely been prison breaks and prison riots at some point. Seems like a very effective way to quell a prison riot. Let's be honest here.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair point.
Fair point.
The only problem is, it requires a fairly rare magic item to undo. So,
I'm gonna go up to the Rakshasa, and continue to speak in Abyssal. Well, unless you want to lick yourself free of your bindings, are you willing to cooperate? As I'm like also holding the ring.
Is she taunting the thing?
Think so? I mean, I don't know this language. Is
he
No,
just
it's like
it
rock.
sounds
sits
very
there and glares
guttural.
at you.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to be
I've
working.
already seen your ally. You've already been
Ally.
fairly
I met him
humiliated,
today.
if I do say so myself. You met him today. Wonderful, so you are willing to cooperate. I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
I know not who he was, but he gave me a chance at escape, so I took it. That's all.
And you failed.
Is he responding in the same language, or is
He
he responding in
glares
common?
over at Annalise.
Oh, is he talking in English? I was just saying that to myself.
Hey, you said it in character.
I didn't use the accent. I thought I wasn't.
I was wondering, like, how is she supposed to know if it's an abyssal?
Yeah, like I thought it was still an abyssal.
But no, I love that. Do you not say that in game then?
I'm going.
No, especially if he's speaking abyssal, I wouldn't understand him, so I have no idea what's going on.
No, he's speaking in common. He's replying.
Oh,
in
he
common.
is. Okay, then yes, I would definitely go. And you failed.
Oh,
He just glares at you.
That is
where is Lord Mirren?
Mirren's dead. He's a dragonborn. He would have died almost 30, 40 years ago. Why, you want to know where he's buried?
Actually, yes, I do.
Fucked if I know! I've been here for 100 years!
Just see Nimin like, what the?
The other side of this conversation.
Are you still speaking in Abyssal? Because he's just replying in Common.
Yeah, no, I stopped at this point after he started responding in Common. Well, that's certainly disappointing.
Wait, if you've been here for over 100 years, how do you know if he's dead?
He's a dragonborn. They don't live more than 80. He was 40 when I
Well-
worked with him. No. He was 50.
You didn't
Yeah,
actually
no.
see him
Fucking
die.
Humanoids.
Yeah,
didn't
but
actually see
dragonborns
him
don't
die.
have a long lifespan. They only live like 80 years at best.
Oh yeah, and there's no magical items that could ever expand life.
If there
Huh?
was,
Sure.
I'd have heard of it.
Well.
Okay. I've read plenty of books.
Yeah, he does kind of
There's
sound a
more than
little
just-
Wolverine, doesn't he? Anyway.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, well, that's certainly disappointing.
Where did you last
Yeah,
see
I-
him?
What was that?
Where did you last see him?
Running towards the Grey Cap Mountains.
When?
100 years ago! That's when I got caught!
And Nimin's like, that was 100 years ago. He said it twice. He said it
No.
twice. You guys
I
are
haven't
trying to
seen him
get me
since
to be
100 years.
quiet, and I get the basic gist of things.
I just pat Nemin on the head. I'm like, I know you're trying. You're trying so hard. It's okay. It's okay. You want to know anything else?
Shouldn't we ask him about the guy who gave him the ring?
Well, he
he
said that he
did,
didn't-
but he has no idea who that is.
Yeah, but why would he suddenly show up and give him a chance to escape? What's so special about this guy? And she
Hell if
kind
I
of
know.
nods her head towards the Rakshasa.
Did he say anything else?
That's something I would ask the little woman.
The little woman.
She
As he like points.
turns and glares at you.
I had a feeling she would.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Annalise just pinches the bridge of her nose, like, oh no, this isn't
You
gonna
said
end well.
saving throw?
Yeah.
All right, well, 14. I have a feeling something fun's about to happen.
A permanent silencing charm.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Again.
This is a totally
Oh
different.
shit.
Nah, she's gonna sweep her leg or something.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna get stuck in the glue. She's gonna be like, freaking shoves
Oh,
me.
she totally
She is. That's exactly what she does. She spins, sweeps the leg, and you fall straight back first in the glue. As the Rakshasa sees this.
I mean, to be fair, it was a bit warranted.
I would have done it too. I definitely would have done it too. I just
Well,
stand
you
over.
guys aren't asking the important questions.
Oh, you know, you
just-
could have also asked the important questions, but you didn't. You decided to insult the lady that just saved all our hides, didn't ya? So you are exactly where you're supposed to be. Congratulations.
I'm glad one of you agrees.
Tanya? Or this
Pointy nose, chin. You're like, ew, creepy.
Set amount of on 10 on.
Oh, he has how many charges? So 4 more.
Shut up.
He's like,
Name is in this prison.
He looks up at that. Is this thing? It's the only thing.
funsies
Do
of any
something about Lord Mirren. Something about Lord. Wasn't sure, and she wanted to come and find.
disappointing.
Be let down.
Huh.
Pull him.
Lady, that too, right? Yeah.
So she just
Cook 5. The other hand, though, if you guys
Okay.
had killed him, it would have given Rakshasa.
too much damage.
Brought him.
Ow! Use a different weapon.
I'll have a I'm just bleeding or sit down.
pumping him full of.
My thickens.
It's hard to keep track.
She has to
As
pass
she
through
chimes
here.
in, Darius was here, maybe, a handful of months ago, at the end of the winter season. As, Colleen, that lines up with the last time you saw him as well.
What you know of Darius is... I'm talking to Willow. What you know of Darius, is he normally the gloating type?
Darling, is he?
Not really. You get the sense that he's more probably coming here to, as if he gloats, it's usually to serve a purpose. So if he's coming here and gloating over this creature, it's probably to gather information or of some sort.
What did you tell him, if anything?
I told him only what he needed to know.
Which was?
What he needed to know. And you don't.
Oh, wow.
What did he ask?
As he looks at the guard. Go ahead. I'm done here. As he leans his head back and gets stuck to the wall even more. Fuck!
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you deserve that one.
Well, aren't you a boring little creature? Right then, time for tea, yes?
Everybody walks out of the room, they pump him full of the blue liquid. He goes to sleep.
At the last second, like before we leave the room, you see Naaman.
As you do that, you just see him look over.
Yes.
Like mines.
You've made an enemy on this day.
I pat Naaman on the shoulder. Yes, yes, you're both very pretty.
Add more names to the list of people who hate me.
Ratus the Rakshasa. We need to come up with our own jokes instead of just borrowing them from Critical Role. Anyway.
Yes, no, it's so good.
I thought we were
I
making
love
a
that
joke to the Lion King. I thought it was a joke to the Lion King. Okay.
No, it was a joke from Campaign 1 of Critical Role. They faced the Rakshasa at
Okay.
one point.
Rakshasa!
That's why I asked, how
So
far
good.
in Campaign 1 are you? Because I'm like, how much are you going to expect from this?
See, for me, like I didn't watch it. It was just like when he, I was like, Rashasa, ooh, Rashasa, Rashasa.
Anyway, so you guys go up back into her office. What do you guys do? I'm just going to get rid of
Well,
this
I
dungeon map
have
because
some
we're not going
knowledge
to need it.
in medicine, so I will help patch up the wounded.
Yes.
Oh, me please.
I will aid him,
Colleen's still bleeding.
So
as I am proficient in medicine as well.
you can stabilize wounds. You can't actually heal them with a medicine check unless you're,
This is gonna
unless
be like
you're
a long
proficient
rest.
with a healer's kit. Are you proficient with a healer's kit?
Nah.
Otherwise, you can stabilize the wounds. You can stabilize somebody who's dying, who's unconscious and bleeding out.
I'm not trying to do like roll for anything. It's just literally because I'm guessing this is gonna be a long rest. It's just with the helping.
At most, it'll be a short rest. And then you guys can choose what to do after you leave the fort.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you guys do in her office? She sits there and she signals the guards to go get a tea set, and they come in. She starts brewing it.
Do they got any food?
I'm not seeing anything. I think it's just hot
Like,
leaf
I'll
juice.
ask the guard. I'll ask one of the guards. Hey, buddy, y'all got any food?
As he leans in. Trust me, pal. It's nothing you want.
I'd like to
Anything at this
cast
point.
Cure Wounds upon myself, please.
All right. Roll how much you hit.
Because I kind of wanted to use that, eat like a single piece of chicken. To see Naaman eat
7.
the chicken.
I just hand Naaman one piece of my rations.
Is Naaman, how down are you?
I'm not.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
not?
You
Okay.
guys didn't take much damage in that fight, if any at all.
Yeah. I'm not even spending the spell slot. if I'm being honest.
Only Colleen and Esmery actually took damage in that fight. I was expecting, like, what was actually going to happen was he was going to use the ring to animate the keys and unlock himself from the thing, and it was going to be a chase sequence through the fortress.
I knew that ring was gonna be bad news.
Jack for that grapple. That was actually a good call.
That was great. That's D&D, guys. Like, that's what this game is about.
Yeah.
So I did take 8 hit points and I only have 9, which is why I wanted to use my spell. Yeah. But
I would have brought you back. You would have been fine.
No, I'm not in
No,
fear
you would
of
have
that.
been fine.
But
No, you would have been fine.
yeah, Ryan, you got awfully close to killing me there.
No, you wouldn't have died. You would have
No, you
gone
wouldn't have
unconscious.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
but
you would have
anyways,
fine.
so
what would have happened is you would have gone unconscious and then you would have started making death saving throws.
Okay, got it.
3 failures in a row, then you die.
So don't fail.
Oh, simple as that.
Alright.
It's a 50-50
but
chance.
So, can I cast Cure Wounds on myself?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, cool. I rolled
It's a
for that,
touch
so I'm
spell,
gonna-
so you can in fact touch yourself.
You got it in the room.
What'd you say?
Got more?
Oh, you want more? Oh my god. Can you use it? Here, I hand him another piece of jerky. I have pocket
guess-
bacon.
Pocket bacon.
Pocket bacon. Oh my god. No more critical role references!
I know. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, oh my god, it's like this one.
I already ate it. I spelt it on the way here.
Now it's
Another
gone and
billboard.
everything
I hate
sucks.
I hate everything.
Fucking Ron Swanson.
So this is just going to be Critical Role and Parks and Rec references. I love it.
Oh god.
Well, it's like Naaman is apparently just Ron Swanson.
He is.
That's just how it is. He's just
I'm
Ron
not
Swanson.
complaining one bit. I love it.
I have never seen it, so cheers.
Oh,
It's not my cup of tea.
Is there a place to sit in the office or no? Is it just her?
She has had some chairs brought in. It's a little slapdash because it's a small office. It's only like 15 feet by 15 feet, so it's kind of cramped.
Yeah. Well, it's all right. It's fine.
I'm gonna be leaning
And-
against the wall or not sitting down anyway, so.
I was gonna say Colleen is gonna opt to stand against the back wall.
Alright, so there's just 2 empty chairs because she still had the chairs brought in.
I guess I'll just say to her, well, that was certainly a sticky situation.
Uh,
That's one way of putting it.
Forgive the pun. I had to. It was also very entertaining to watch.
We've definitely made an enemy.
this lady not like our humor.
And the ceiling falls, everybody dies. No.
The end. Roll your characters.
TPK! See you the show.
Ah, the one shot. All the one shots.
All one shots that aren't supposed to be one shots.
They're all level 1. They
The
die.
next
Well, now
campaign
they're all
starts
level
at all
1.
our funerals.
This campaign starts at all of our funerals. The funeral of Waddle.
Oh no.
Yes.
Bad honks in the distance.
So, as you guys are sitting there silently sipping your tea, sitting in chairs or not, some paperwork is brought into her and she starts filling it out, waiting for you guys to talk.
Oh, that's what I legitimately said that in character.
Yeah, I know. She looked at you, glared, and then continued filling out her paperwork. Okay, well,
It's going to be quite the incident report.
indeed. So,
Even stop playing with your sword. That's inappropriate right
mine.
now. I got that, but leave
You
that when
want
you're in
to take
private.
so here's the thing. Please do refrain from polishing your weapon in my office.
Context. Sorry, what?
So are we just not doing context anymore? Is that not a thing? Anyway.
Guard's like, the what?
The cards are in the back, snickering. Jason and Janice. By the way, they're both male, just in case you're wondering. She's sitting there, she fills out some of the things. Okay. So, here's the thing. I actually quite appreciate your help in that little endeavor. And I'm not one to go without showing my appreciation. As she brings one of the guards, points to the paper, he nods and leaves the room. So, I will be paying your little group the total amount of the creature's bounty when he originally was at large.
Much appreciated.
Thank you, my lady. Just complete change.
Now that money's involved.
Right. She sort of double takes at you. Which will be 1,500 gold. Separate it as you will. As he comes in and there's a bag that sort of is set on the table and chinks. You can hear the sound of coins being rattled around in there. However, I've got paperwork to fill out. So, what is the name of your merry little band?
Waddle.
Please, no, gods have mercy. I will not
Huh?
allow it.
Where did
But
you
it's
get
so
this
cute.
idea?
You
No,
said it earlier. We'll handle it
No.
later.
no.
Oh.
Mm.
So, if it's not water, as she sort of like she says it as almost as it's a question.
Do you have a
Then
better?
what should we
There
call
has
you?
to be something. I will not have our band be referred to as a way for ducks to frolic.
Clearly, you've never been bitten by one of them.
And I
Also,
do
you
not
don't
wish
know
to.
what. Well, never mind.
Do we want to come up? Do we actually like legit want to come up with names though? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
search party.
yeah. I kind of like that. I don't know.
That is a good question.
Wonder what is.
Like currently, just with Nemin and Annalise, we're just hired hands currently.
Yeah, we're here for the shit show.
Yeah.
Something
We're just
cool. Hmm.
The Great Wanderers.
As far as Colleen knows, she's just here to look for a friend. So
Search and rescue.
Oh, how
Search and
cute.
rescue. Friend finders, yeah.
Come on, Paw Patrol, let's get to it.
oh god, no.
Oh God.
Leave it to the voice actor.
I've auditioned for a couple things for that, so you know.
Hey.
Fantasy name generator. What you got?
Fancy name generator.
Go.
Perfect.
Fantasy name generator is
Oh,
like,
good.
yeah. Diluted purgatory. Oh Jesus. That's quite interesting, actually.
It's kind of
waddles.
interesting.
Ugly devil,
No,
perished
no,
vanguard,
please.
grubby ashes, weapon of the jackal.
Holy
Ooh,
veterans.
women of the Rakshasa.
Name
This is the
Rakshasa.
one.
That's a little exclusionary.
It makes no sense.
Yeah.
It
mhm.
makes no sense, and it is exclusionary, but it's pretty sounding.
It's just like
Warriors of the
like,
Rakshasa.
Oh, I actually kind of
Did you guys hear that one? Hollow Striders.
Hollow Striders. I kind of like
This
that.
is
Yeah.
sounds
hollow,
cool.
and we did just kind of
Hollow
just go right
Striders.
through it.
I like that actually. I do.
Rakshasa warriors.
I don't know. I don't want. I'm a woman of the holy. I don't want my name being associated with like the demon thing.
Ah.
Or at least my character wouldn't want that.
Remember,
Right, yeah.
the original team name for Vox Machina was the Shits.
Yeah, and then it turned into Vox Machina. I do like the Hollow Striders. Hollow Striders sounds good.
All
Why
right.
Striders?
Hollow.
We're just.
We kind of just blew through this entire area, just like, we strode
Oh,
through.
okay.
So
I just had it in the
Warriors.
going with the Hollow Striders then.
Yeah, that sounds pretty nice.
Sure.
Hollow Striders.
I'm not at all upset that
Fabulous.
we're not going with Waddle. It's fine.
There.
Would you like me to put
Yeah,
down Waddle
okay.
there?
No, it's fine. Everybody else is happier with the cool thing.
Don't worry, the fox is still around.
Don't worry, I was kind of hoping for Waddle too.
Fox. Yes, the fox.
Me too.
I was
My
hoping
heart,
for Waddle
we will-
too.
In my heart will always be Waddle, but on paper, let's go with the cool sounding thing.
Colleen is just gonna put her hand on her shoulder, just nodding.
Right, thank you.
As you do that, the fox walks up, just sits by her heel and looks up at her. It stands up on two hind legs and just waddles across the floor. And then stands.
I love this fox so much.
That sounds adorable.
Okay, so the Hollow Striders then. Well, Hollow Striders, here's your gold. Anything else I can do for you?
May I speak to you in private at a later time?
About what, might I ask?
About the very incident that led me here.
We could just step outside
Yeah.
and give you some privacy
Right?
if that's what you're wanting.
Listen,
You don't have to come
Dora.
back.
As it stands, I don't think that this note, and she pushes it across her desk towards you, means terribly much. If you want to keep investigating it, then go ahead and do so. But I don't have the resources, nor the know-how, nor the information to assist you on this endeavor. You're not going to find your answers here at Hangman's Hollow. But
I understand.
if you are looking for answers, I tend to find that they come when you least expect it. This group you seem to have surrounded yourself with. I don't know where y'all intend to go from here, or whether or not you even intend to stick together. But if you do, well, groups like yours tend to find answers to the questions that they're always asking themselves. And, as you've proven, as she gestures to the bag of gold, it can also be quite profitable for you. That's my advice, darling. Now, be gone with ya.
I have one question.
I thank you for your advice, lady.
Yes, Cass?
Bef-
Cass.
Cass said she had a question.
Yeah.
Where did Darius go after his visit?
You're a ranger's apprentice. Do you think he told me?
I was hoping.
Sorry, love. Can't help you.
Well, before I leave, would you please point me in the direction where I could send some post?
Oh. I think my son Clarence and his wife, they might be able to help you down at the Spinning Wheel Inn.
Right. Thank you.
Do you know?
But if you're in the mood for some baked goods, she says as you're all filing out, head down to the Hammond Bakery. Osono makes a mean sweet roll.
Will do, lady. Thank you.
As she goes back to just jotting notes down in her office.
So how do we divvy this up? Huh? Anybody?
I would say
1,500 amongst all of us. Gully, wouldn't that be 300?
300. Naaman purposely interrupts you because he's just like, he already did the math. He's ready to get the goal. He's impatient at this point.
Well, then, would you like to carry it? Divvy it up.
He quickly, divvies up the gold, ready for each person. Here you go.
All right.
Here you go.
Add 300 gold to each of your inventories.
Here you go.
Colleen's gonna take it and look at it really oddly and just kind of put it in her satchel.
Dear, if you want your boots, this is what you'll need to get them. Remember?
All right. I guess I could do that.
All right. Hollow Striders. The world is yours as you exit the very confusingly laid out fort that you definitely would not have had to go through a long involved fight scene in, and that it didn't, take several minutes to make.
Did we kind of wreck that for you?
No, I'm just making it better for no good reason. As you exit the fort, Erelon, Morlefay, and Dora as a whole is now yours to explore. And with that, it's 9 o'clock, which means that's the end of the stream. Gotta end it there because some people have to get to bed. Some people have to go to bed. I'm sorry, I don't want to end it, but
I know.
Much fun.
Real
Yeah.
life.
Real life. Meh. D&D.
Yeah.
all right. Well, what did you guys think? Did you guys have fun? I mean,
My
Oh
God,
yeah. I
Are
was
you
terrified
much?
of that Rakshasa, I'm not gonna
I
lie.
was really afraid I was gonna die.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm
he
gonna
didn't
handle
even
this.
make it out of his cage. God, guys.
No, I'm really happy. And we got the shackles on. We got the ring off him really quick. We worked good together.
Oh shoot! I have a ring. I have to put that in my
Right,
inventory.
you do.
You need
I
to
will
put
add it
that
to
note.
your inventory later, because I know
Thank
it's an
you.
actual physical item on D&D Beyond. I've already created it, so I'll add it to your inventory right now. But
Thank you.
Awesome.
yeah. Let's see.
Oof.
Manage.
Oof.
Also, I love how Esmeralda was just like, "Oh, I'm not even gonna bother with the obviously fake zombie," and Colleen was just like, "Zombie!" Get it?
And I love the fact that Annalise 100% hit the dude. but because she used the wrong weapon, because she wasn't willing to throw her magic sword.
Yeah.
She was like, yeah, I'll throw Damon's sword.
Well,
Totally
like,
didn't
like
work.
that was a fluke roll. It was a 19 or a 20, and he managed to get a
Oh my
natural
God.
20. Like that was
Amazing.
it was a
But
fluke.
it did
Oh,
work
so
out
many
in the
20s
benefit
this session.
because you gotta
Yeah, I
think
know.
if that had actually pierced him and it was stuck in him, Naaman would have to go get the guards to get it out of him.
Yeah, from the
that's
blue.
true.
Luckily, because it bounced out, he was able to grab it on his way out and just take it back.
But
This
it's
is how
we just got 300 gold. You can buy more arrows.
Yeah.
combat
Yeah.
dice.
Yes, you can get more
combat
arrows,
die.
Cass.
You
You can get a
only
lot
lost
of arrows.
one
You can
arrow
get some
on a
fancy
24.
ones.
I mean, come on.
I know.
Yeah. She's frugal.
Also, we're still alive.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Yes,
We
we,
haven't
are
ended-
still
we haven't
alive
ended
after
the-
a Rakshasa encounter.
All right,
Level
shall we
1.
end it?
All right. Well, I'm glad everybody here had fun. I hope everybody watching this had fun, whether you're watching it live on the stream, probably not, but maybe
Yeah.
you are. We don't see the super chat in the side here because I got a lot of things up, so maybe there's a few people watching this. Doubt it.
I've been keeping an eye on the chat. It looks like there was one person.
Oh, really? Oh, well, hi, one person.
Hello, one person.
We have a
Thank you very
fan!
much.
Ragnarok.
But if you're watching this at some point in the future, then we hope you enjoyed it just as much as we enjoyed playing it here in the present. And with that,
Ragnaroko says hello though. So I
Okay.
think they're the only person.
Oh,
in the
wait,
stream,
who?
So I do want to say hello to you too.
Oh, hello!
From Waddle, we say thank you.
all right, well, thank you and good night.
Bye.
Good night.